Have you ever wondered why some people are more successful than others? This question has been the root of countless debates and discussions. Today we venture into a concept that might hold the answer: the intriguing relationship between risk and success. Risk and success, two terms that seem to exist on opposite ends of the spectrum but are inherently linked. Like two sides of the same coin, they are separate yet inseparable. For truly, the potential for great success often requires a willingness to embrace risk. It's a dance between uncertainty and aspiration, a delicate balance that can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Let's rewind the clock and look at history. Time and again, it has shown us that the most successful individuals are those who dared to step outside their comfort zones, those who embraced the unknown, and those who were not afraid to take risks. They didn't just dream, they pursued their dreams, even when the path was riddled with challenges and uncertainties. Consider the inventor who failed 1,000 times before finally succeeding, the explorer who ventured into uncharted territories, or the entrepreneur who staked everything on a single idea. Their stories are testament to the fact that the road to success is often paved with risks. But what is risk really? Is it just about taking a leap of faith and hoping for the best? Or is it about calculated decisions and strategic moves? And how does one know when to take a risk and when to play it safe? These are questions we'll explore as we delve deeper into the confluence of risk and success. As we delve into this subject, remember that the road to success is often paved with risks. It's about stepping into the unknown, about daring to dream and daring to do. It's about understanding that success is not a destination, but a journey, and that every risk taken is a step forward on that journey. So let's embark on this journey together, exploring the conundrum of risk and success, and perhaps discovering the key to unlocking our own potential. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. Now this man is a quintessential example of how taking risks can lead to unimaginable success. Edison, a name synonymous with invention, is best known for inventing the practical electric light bulb, a creation that irrefutably changed the course of human history. But this monumental success was not achieved overnight. It was the product of relentless determination, unyielding resilience, and yes, a willingness to take risks. Edison's journey to the light bulb was fraught with numerous setbacks and failures. He faced criticism and skepticism from a society that was not quite ready to embrace his revolutionary ideas. Yet he chose to persist, to take the risk, to keep experimenting despite the failures. In his pursuit of the light bulb, Edison conducted over 1,000 unsuccessful experiments. Yes, over 1,000. It's hard to even fathom the level of risk-taking and resilience this involved. He could have easily succumbed to the fear of failure, to the lure of playing it safe. Yet he chose to forge ahead, to push the boundaries of what was known and understood. When asked about his numerous failures, Edison famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His perspective on failure, his willingness to risk being wrong, is what ultimately led to his success. He understood that to innovate, to truly change the world, one needs to take risks. And he was willing to take those risks, time and time again. So what can we learn from Edison's story? It's that taking risks, even when faced with the prospect of failure, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. It's about embracing the unknown, stepping out of the comfort zone, and daring to tread the path less taken. Edison's willingness to risk failure led to an invention that changed the world. His story serves as a powerful reminder that true innovation and success are often born out of risk-taking and resilience. So let's dare to take risks, let's dare to fail, and who knows, we might just light up the world in our own unique way. Scene script. Let's turn our attention to Amelia Earhart. In the realm of risk and success, few names resonate as profoundly as that of Amelia Earhart. Born in the late 19th century, Earhart grew up in a time when societal norms and expectations placed significant limitations on women. However, her passion for aviation compelled her to challenge these norms. Earhart's interest in flight sparked when she was just 10 years old, after attending a state fair. Although she wouldn't take her first flight until a decade later, that initial spark ignited a passion that would shape the rest of her life. Her first flight experience was nothing short of transformative. She said, "As soon as we left the ground, I knew I myself had to fly." In the early 20th century, aviation was a field dominated and virtually monopolized by men. Earhart's decision to pursue her passion was a risk in itself. However, she did not let societal norms deter her. She worked odd jobs, saved up, and finally managed to afford flying lessons. Earhart's risk-taking didn't stop there. She continued to push the boundaries of what was considered possible. In 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, a feat that was as dangerous as it was groundbreaking. With this achievement, she not only broke barriers, but also became a symbol of courage and determination. In her lifetime, Earhart set multiple aviation records and received numerous accolades. However, her most significant accomplishment was perhaps her impact as a role model. She opened doors for many women in aviation and other fields, demonstrating that gender should never be a barrier to pursuing one's passion. Unfortunately, Earhart's passion for aviation ultimately led to her disappearance during an attempt to circumnavigate the globe in 1937. Yet, her legacy has continued to inspire countless individuals to take risks and pursue their passions, regardless of the obstacles they face. Earhart's risk-taking made her a pioneer in aviation and an inspiration for generations to come. So, how do we balance risk and success? You may find yourself asking this question more often than not, especially when facing a crossroads. The truth is, the balance between risk and success is a delicate dance, a nuanced art of decision-making that requires a thorough understanding of the stakes at play. The first step in this balance is evaluating risks. This doesn't mean avoiding them altogether, but rather, understanding what you stand to lose and what you could gain. It's about weighing the odds, considering the potential outcomes, and making decisions based on a comprehensive understanding of the situation. It's the old adage of look before you leap brought into the modern world. Take, for instance, the story of the Wright brothers. With their dreams of human flight, they took calculated risks, experimenting with designs, learning from failures, and persistently pursuing their vision. Their calculated risks paid off, leading to the invention of the first successful airplane. In contrast, consider the fate of the Titanic. The ship was touted as unsinkable, and due to this overconfidence, the necessary precautions were overlooked. The risk was ignored, and the result was a tragedy of epic proportions. So, it's clear that while taking risks can lead to success, not all risks are worth taking. It's about making informed decisions, and this is where success comes in. Success isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about learning, growing, and developing resilience. It's about understanding that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone on the path to success. It's about taking calculated risks, not reckless ones. Think of Elon Musk and SpaceX. There were numerous failures, but each one was a learning opportunity, a chance to refine and improve. Through calculated risks and persistent efforts, SpaceX has revolutionized space travel. Balancing risk and success isn't about being reckless. It's about making informed decisions, learning from failures, and being willing to step out of your comfort zone. It's about understanding that success isn't a destination but a journey, and that journey is often paved with risks. So, make those decisions, take those risks, but remember to do so wisely. Balancing risk and success is not about being reckless, but about making informed decisions and being willing to step out of your comfort zone. As we wrap up this discussion, let's reflect on what we've learned. We've explored the intricate dance between risk and success, understanding that they are not only intertwined, but often inseparable. To reach the pinnacle of success, one must be willing to navigate the uncertain terrains of risk. We delved into the life of Thomas Edison, a man who famously stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He was a testament to the idea that failure is not a deterrent but a stepping stone towards success, a byproduct of risk. His countless attempts to invent the electric light bulb were fraught with failure, but he persisted, undeterred by the risks. His story teaches us that taking calculated risks can lead to groundbreaking innovations. Then we turned our attention to Amelia Earhart, a woman who shattered the glass ceiling in a time when women were often sidelined. She took to the skies, a domain dominated by men, knowing full well the risks that lay ahead. Her courage and determination to push boundaries despite the inherent risks paved the way for future female aviators. Her story is a powerful reminder that risk can be a catalyst for change and progress. These historical figures show us that the journey towards success is often laden with risks, yet they also remind us that these risks are not to be feared. Instead, they should be embraced as opportunities for growth, for learning, and for making a difference. So, as we conclude, ponder on how you can incorporate these lessons into your own life. How can you take calculated risks to reach your goals? How can you transform the fear of failure into fuel for success? Remember, The path to success may be risky, but as history shows us, those who dare to take the leap often reap the greatest rewards.